So everyone, this is Progress FS speaking. Some persons complained that the video which was some of the updates which I've done in this channel, that they don't actually know how to critically regulate 300 linear weighted moving average. So before we continue, because I want to show you how you can be able to regulate it or moderate it while using it. So if, for instance, that you decide to use the 10 moving average, 20 and 34 moving average together with the 300 linear weighted moving average. So this is what you need to do. Just a moment. So this is what you need to do. You go to insert here and choose the indicators, then you come to moving average, but then I would like to simply use this indicators list. Then you click moving average. Then at first you set the 300 linear weighted moving average. So then you go back to indication list, select moving average as well. This time around you add 34 moving average. So you set the method. Set the method to simple. Then you apply close. So I would like to change the color to blue. I want to show you the secret of N3 and how to use multiple moving averages. Select indicator list, then you choose 10 moving average, then you set the method to exponential. I would like to use the red color. So this is the secret. With these settings now, you can be able to determine where you make your entries from. So, but instead of using 1 hour time frame, you can choose to moderate the entries with smaller time frames. So this is what the 34 moving average does. The 300 linear weighted moving average does. So if for any reason that the market is trending up, I want to show you some secret here. So why the 1 hour time frame shows uptrend, then you come down to 15 or 5 minutes time frame. Of course, this week I will be trading live, of course, throughout the day from Monday to Friday to further show people my strategies and how I make my own entries. So here, because I used to advise you use minimum of 15 minutes time frame, this is what we do. Since the 1 hour time frame is showing uptrend, then you come down to this place here. You can check this place. At first, the market was trending down. So before the moving average was able to, the time moving average was able to cross above the 34 moving average, the MACD divergence signal line, the blue color, which, for instance, if the blue color happens to cross above the red color, it indicates a possible uptrend or a reversal, for instance, if it is thoroughly below the zero line level. So here you can see before the trend changes, it crossed above, but in order to find this critically and of course determine the entry level, you have to allow the signal line to move above the MACD zero level line. So once it moves above, if I were you, I will still wait to know what the time moving average and 34 moving average is going to do, because I used to advise that people should stop trading against the trend. So here you find out that both the time moving average EMA and the 34 SMA crossed above the 300 moving linear weighted moving average. So now you have to wait for retracement here, because there is one significant something it used to do. You wait for retracement. Once you find the 10 moving average crossed below the 34 SMA, automatically you will start getting ready, because the entry point is about to display. So you keep watching it closely until when you find something like this. At this place you can find this reversal candlestick here. So, and at the same point the 10 moving average crossed back above the 34 moving average. And when you look at the signal lines, the MACD signal lines here, it's the blue also cross above the red moving average. And remember, regardless of the retracements, the two signal line did not cross below the zero line level. So this is a very signal for powerful buy. Then you make your entry from here and wait for it to give you your money, because it is a must pay entry opportunity. So at this point, I used to advise that you set your TP very close. Let's assume that the TP here hits, or somewhere here, depending on where you set it. And like I said, or maybe you did not set TP, and you find the crossing of this blue signal line below the red signal line of the MACD. Check this point where the mouse is. You take your profit and wait for it to cross properly. I don't trade this place at all. I used to wait properly for it to cross back, the time moving average to cross back above the above the 34 moving average, which is the blue color, and you find at the same point here the two signal lines of the MACD also crossed above the zero line level. Then with this reversal candlestick here and rejection you find at this point confirming the uptrend, you will strike your entry. Watch it from Monday to Friday. I'll be doing the same thing to prove the teachings, because that is how I roll. So once you make the entry, so long as the 10 moving average remains above the 34 moving average, you can choose to allow the trade to run as much as you wish. And again, on the contrary, should be if you are maybe an intraday trader, you can choose to take your profit whenever there is a movement like this, then I'll wait for a reversal in order to make other entry. Like I said, this is another entry point here. Whenever you see the red 10 moving average cross below the 34 moving average, you start getting ready for your entry or scaling in, because that is how it used to happen. So you can as well find by the time it starts retracing, the blue signal line crossed below the 34 MACD signal line, red signal line, and at this point where the 10 moving average also crossed back above the 34 moving average, you will see that the MACD signal line also crossed above the MACD blue signal line also crossed above the red signal line. Remember, all the while the MACD signal line has been above the zero line level. Like I said in one of my videos which I posted earlier, in as much as it remains above the signal line level, you should know that the market will continue trending up. It doesn't matter when it crosses below. The only thing is that whenever the blue signal line crosses below the red signal line, you have to take your profit and opt out in order to wait for another entry point. So here is it. Immediately it crossed back. Look at the reversal engulfing candlestick, confirming look at the two of them here, confirming the uptrend. Or even if you do not meet it on time, look at another one here, confirming the uptrend. Then you strike your entry, and there you go. So let's look at another entry point here. Look at where it crossed back at this point. Remember, this is just a demo a teaching, because from Monday, like I said, the live trading will start. The streaming will be on from 8 o'clock in the morning or 7:30 a.m. in the morning GMT time until approximately 8 o'clock or maybe 7:30 p.m. or maybe 9 p.m. depending on when I decide between these 3 times in the evening. So look at another place where it crossed, the 10 moving average crossed below the 34 moving average. Remember, all the while out this is happening, you can find that both the 10 moving average and the 34 moving average is above the 300 linear weighted moving average, which is the yellow color. So I taught some people how to use this, but they said they don't understand, so I need to show this live online. So whenever it crosses, the 10 moving average crosses below the 34 moving average. You can see this strong bullish engulfing candlestick confirming the uptrend. Look at it. So, but you have to wait in order to be sure. Wait in order to be sure until you find the 10 moving average has crossed above. So if you don't find any reversal engulfing candlestick here, it means that you will have to wait until you find it to confirm the uptrend. That is how to take entries. So at this point, you can see the confirmation here. You strike your entry immediately, but for the fact that there is no rejection below the second candlestick, because I used to allow this second candlestick to develop, then I will take the entry from the third one. Here you can find at this point, it was the reason why there was a very serious retracement back to the 34 moving average. So on the contrary, I also used to advise people to wait for the retracement whenever it crossed nearly before you start making entry. So once it gets to this 34 moving average, you can find the price rejection at this point, and the engulfing candlestick, the bullish reversal candlestick, here. Then immediately it appears, of course, you strike from the third candlestick. Then allow your trade to run. So at this point where you find the signal lines, the blue signal line cross below the red signal line, you have to take your profit at this point. So, and wait for this particular 10 moving average to cross below the 34 moving average as usual, because that is what the signal line is used to indicate. So once it crosses below, you will wait patiently for it to finish, the retracement or maybe ranging. But at the point you start seeing these reversal candlesticks, then you start getting ready to make another entry, because that is a point or a sign that the market is about to reverse back up trend. Remember, the two moving averages are still above the 34 linear weighted moving average. So from Monday, which is tomorrow, by 7:30 a.m. to 8:30 p.m. or maybe 9 p.m. I'll be live here to trade Forex absolutely, which for instance, I have promised those who are in our signal group that I'm going to be live and of course do the live trading. Then you will watch this video, and of course, in order to guide yourself on the process to make entries. So see you tomorrow by 7:30 a.m.